And day 2 video begins the night before. Alright, it's about 9 o'clock, it's just getting dark here in Dayton, Tennessee. And tomorrow I'm fishing the second part of a 2-day tournament on Lake Chickamauga. First time I'm ever doing these 2-day tournaments. If you haven't seen the previous video, I had an awesome day today. I had good enough to get me in 7th place out of 77. So currently, right now, I'm in 7th place, and that would actually be in the money to win at the tournament. But we got a whole nother day of fishing tomorrow. There's no guarantees. I think I have a plan for tomorrow. I think I'm actually going to go to a different place for at least 3 hours. I wanted to explore another creek that runs into the lake, and then I might end up going back to where I went today because I was getting a lot of fish. I probably caught 20 fish today. Great day, but we'll see how it goes. So I wanted to get this video started tonight because I know I would be dead tired tomorrow. Another morning of getting up, lines in at 6 o'clock. So today I fished from 6 to 2:30, doing the same thing tomorrow. I'm gonna be dead in the morning, but it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun, and so I'll probably get back to you, let you know when I get on the water and we get to fishing. Well, good morning, everybody. It's finally got light pretty good, but it's still really foggy. It's already 8 o'clock. I've been out for an hour and a half, haven't caught a fish yet. Just like yesterday, I didn't get a fish till after 8, so hopefully they start biting. I see a bunch of gar hitting top water all over the place around here. So we'll see how it goes. I still am planning to fish to have fun. I actually went to a whole new creek that I've never been to before because I wanted to try something different, and I've been wanting to fish this area. Well, same as yesterday. I got in, started coming down, haven't got a bite yet. But I mean, yesterday I didn't get a bite, and then I went back through the same creek and caught all those fish. This being a 2-day tournament, I'm fishing today on Sunday, and I had a hard time at first. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do it or not because I don't like to miss church. And I mean, for anything, especially for even fishing or whatever. So I have thought about it and prayed about it, and I decided to do it. So I know there's a lot of people that, you know, you have to make up your own decision about things like that and what's going on. But I decided I was going to fish this tournament. You know, I'd qualified for it. It was a state tournament. It doesn't happen. It's not something I'm gonna be doing every weekend, that's for sure. But I do have a verse. I'm gonna go ahead and start out this day with a verse, and it was in my regular reading, and it's Isaiah 25:1. O Lord, thou art my God. I will exalt thee. I will praise thy name, for thou hast done wonderful things. Thy counsels of old are faithfulness and truth. God is definitely faithful and true, and you know, whether I do well today or not, I'm not gonna be like, well, God looked out for me or this or that happened. I'm just going to enjoy it, and I know the Lord's blessed me and given me this opportunity to be able to make videos and even be able to I get to make videos. I get to take time off to even go fish these kayak tournaments to get qualified to go to do this tournament. So I'm gonna have fun. It's probably a longer intro. Hopefully I start catching some fish here and we'll see some. Still haven't got a fish. I looked it up. It's too far to go to where the creek changes to where it gets smaller. It stays calm. This calm area has just been dead except for the gar. So let's go to another spot. I was working my way back, just making a few casts, and I get my first fish of the day. And there was no doubt, this guy's little, but he took that little swim bait. There's no doubt it was a fish on there. First solid bite, 9:45 or whatever it is. I'm still getting out of here. I'll fish my way back. I only got a little ways left, but we're still moving. Oh, easy. Well, ain't this the way it goes? Don't catch a fish for 3 hours. Decide to start heading back. I catch one about 5 minutes ago. It was just a 10.5 inch one. And then I'm just casting as I'm almost back to the ramp, and I catch probably my first keeper. Let's see how long he is. He's over 12, just a little bit. I'm doing the same thing I did yesterday. My goal is to get a limit. That's all I'm caring about until I get a limit. Okay, we got it. I just need 4 more. I mean, that size will count as a limit, and I'm trying to go get that limit, and then we'll see what happens the rest of the day. So there's number 1. Well, we're back in the hunting hole. Back to where I came yesterday. I wanted to try something new. I tried something new, didn't pay off. Had a nice about 35-minute ride over here. So kind of a little relaxing ride. It is 11:04, 12, 1, 2. So just under 3.5 hours. I mean, who can't catch 4 fish? You know, I've done it before. I only caught 1 fish in the first 3 or 4 hours, so I got 3.5 hours. I'm pretty confident we're gonna get some fish. All I gotta do is start fishing, but at least I know that there's a lot of fish up in here, and if I don't catch them, it's just I can't catch fish today, and they just ain't biting. There's one. Back to the honey hole and back on fish. This right here is day 2, keeper number 2, 12.5. So I definitely got some upgrading to do, but man, it feels nice to catch a fish pretty quick. Back in here, we'll get some confidence. Hopefully we can keep this going. There's one. There's one on the spinner. That's a solid fish. Oh, there's a couple of them behind it. There's like 3 of them right there. Ooh. That's at least a decent one. I thought the spinnerbait might work today. Well, I believe that is number 3. It's a little windy right here. Actually feels nice out. The sun's finally come out. And there's still some active fish up in here. These fish have been fished for a lot recently, but there's still some active ones. And that one's on a spinnerbait. Get them back in there and keep it going. It's going like I planned. I'm just trying to get a limit. Yeah. Yep. There it is. Oh, yep. There's that solid one. Well, not a big one, but there's another solid keeper. Well, I think. Woo, get in there, jump out. I'm working this rock ledge, fishing through an area that I've actually now fished 3 times in 5 days, I guess. And I've caught fish all times, so I'm taking my time, being deliberate, using, you know, the 4-inch yum dinger right now, but using lures that I'm confident with, fishing it slow. This guy, I threw it off this rock ledge. He hit it right, he was sitting up high. Yesterday they were hitting it at the bottom as it was sinking, and there may be some bigger ones down below, or they may switch up during the day. But it's nice to come to a place. You know, I'm basically just fishing a place that's got a lot of fish. So that's where I don't know. I mean, I just did well, but that's where I got lucky, or just, you know, just what I came across. Other guys are fishing places where there probably just isn't as many fish, and that's what Josh did yesterday. I mean, he can catch fish. I told him if he came here, he'd have caught a bunch, but he fished a spot that he wanted to try, and he just only caught 2, I think. They just weren't there. Well, we're actually working our way up in size just like yesterday. I'm getting bigger and bigger fish towards the end of the day. This is not a big one, but it's a 14 1/4. So that makes keeper number 4. There he is. There it is. Come on, come on, come on in. Yeah, 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 yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Keeper. Oh, he came off in the net. Woo-hoo. Keeper number 5. We got a chunky spotted bass. Spots are just stronger. I thought I hooked a really good one. They just fight extra hard. 12.5. Not the biggest ones today, but I felt confident. I was really confident I could come back over here and just get a limit. And that's always the goal. You know, I didn't think I would be in 7th place yesterday, but I was like, now that I am, I at least got to get another limit just to, you know, maybe have a chance. You know, everybody else could be doing well. The guys at the top could be doing terrible today. So let me get my limit. Let me check him in, make sure everything goes in. We'll see what place we're in. Got my fish submitted, standing. Wow, dude. So that gave me a limit for the day. Earlier I dropped down to like 30th because, you know, other people are catching fish. They're catching up. You get 5 fish yesterday, and your total for 5 fish today. I'm in 6th place right now. I'm even, you know, but this is the thing. So I'm super happy. That's good. You know, that doesn't guarantee anything because there could be 10 guys holding on to like their biggest catch and upload them later. There's an hour and a half left to fish, and then you got time to upload up to 30 minutes later. So my goal is now all I got to do is start upgrading to keep it up there. Smallest fish is 12.5. So, dude, all we need to, you know, start 13 inches and go up, and let's see what we can do. Dude, is that a little baby snake over there? What is that? Hold on. I think it's a tiny little snake. I just saw it. It must have fell out of the tree. All right. Oh, that is awesome. Where's it? Where's it? There it is. Oh, it's a ring snake. I would pick him up for you, but you know, I'm not that kind of person. That's cool. Is that a fish? That's another fish right there. Oh. Yeah. I don't think he's gonna make it. A lot of times I do these tournaments, they have the smallest fish award, and I never catch a really little one in those terms. I don't think they have it in this one. That'd be a great entry right there. You know what I think I'm gonna do? When I explored this creek the other day, at the very, like, way up the creek, as far as you can, like, take a kayak, there was a couple bass hanging around that were probably 15 inches. They were skinnier. 15 inches would give me a 2.5-inch upgrade. I think it'd be worth going up there to get them. It's a little bit of paddling, but I know they should be right up there. Like I should get up there and be there. They are. That's our plan. We'll do it. We'll live and die by the creek life. Well, sometimes plans change really fast. I decided to go up the creek. I got everything retied, pulled down all the stuff that's gonna hit because there's a bunch of trees low. Started cranking up there, and my poor Old Town kayak, look what happened. Bam! I just snapped off that. Luckily, these things, I'm pretty sure are easy to replace, and I actually know people that carry spares. I think my friend Rob told me that he carries a spare. I'm gonna have to start carrying a spare. Usually if you hit something, it's gonna hit this first, but I must have just perfectly missed a big object and bam, just cracked that off. So instead of going upstream, I'm gonna work my way back downstream. I still think I can catch another fish for an upgrade. And luckily I don't have too far to paddle, but you know, obviously I can go back to the old school there and do that. But let's go ahead and, I'm gonna go ahead and work downstream now. We got about an hour and 15 minutes for the rest of the day. Oh, it's so slow. No, hey, it actually goes though. One pedal drive. There's a fish, there's a fish. Maybe it's a good decision I didn't go upstream. Well, I don't even know if this might help me out, I don't know. He's a solid little fish. Actually, yeah, I think he's gonna be upgrade. Now remember, I got two of them, two that are just over 12 inches. So anything 13 and up is gonna be gonna add some inches to it. He's actually 12.5, so, or 12.25, so. Another fish, but not an upgrade. Good Another, oh, hey! That's right. I can't be out here fishing without catching a red breast. Solid red breast too. Oh, got one. I didn't even know I had it. I saw something hit. Like it's something. I cast it over there a couple times, let it just sit on the ground. I don't think he's that big. That was a cool catch. Bunch of little ones out today. At least the big ones are smart enough not to get caught again from being fished for. 11 inches. See the fish like I did the other day. Oh. Be 15 inches. Oh, that's a little one. I need like a 15 inch. Oh, it came off. I just need a 15 inch. I just want to get one just to upgrade a few inches. That one was probably 10. Yes, 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 yes. It's a solid one. Not as big as I thought. I think I was wrapped around a tree when I hooked him. But this might be a 15 incher. Yeah. 14 inches, so he felt like a 15 incher. He should be. How big he is. 14, that's a inch and a half. That could be a big difference. Thank you. I think we got less than 30 minutes left. Let's see. We got right at 30 minutes left. We might get another one. The way they're biting, it's been consistently every 20 minutes or so of getting a fish, so we could get anything. Oh, get back down there. Yeah. Not that. Oh. Wasn't that big. I just want to tell myself. It could have been a little bit of upgrade. It could have been 13 inches, but it was a small spotted bass. Get pretty excited there. I got like 10 minutes left, so every little tug or something, I'm thinking it's a 5-pounder. That's it. Got 2 minutes, so it's gonna do it for today. Luckily the truck's right there, so I can take it out. Time's up on fishing. Not sure where I finished or anything like that. So we'll be surprised whenever they announce it, probably later on or something. You know, they're gonna definitely announce it here in a little bit. So I'm not sure if I'll know before then or not where I finished. And but I'm ready to get over there to the meetup, get something to eat, and do a little videoing from there. Check out this little turtle right here. Every time I start talking, there's little animals pop up. There's a little bitty turtle on this log. It's crazy. Tiny little thing. Oh, he's gonna jump. He's gonna jump. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, he jumped. Well, we're back at the check-in. There's Josh right there. And y'all don't know this. I don't remember if I ever said it. But a while back, me and Josh went kayaking. And yeah, he broke this part right here. My handle thing for the rudder. But then, so I don't feel so bad anymore because I broke the little thing there. But I looked it up and there's one for like $10 somewhere. And I'm gonna have to order it. But also, I gotta look up that, but no big deal.
I ordered an extra prop with my kayak.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll just get or two of them. Yeah. Well, how'd you do today? Hold on, anything better than yesterday? Well, luckily I got my limit. We still don't know exactly where I place, so we're gonna go in here and they're gonna have check-in just a little bit. So we're going here and hang around. Hopefully they have some Mountain Dew to drink because I need one. And I'm glad I ate though. I thought they were gonna have food here, so I stopped at Zaxby's. already, so I'm feeling a whole lot better, and now I'm just feeling tired. So let's go ahead and get this over with, and I'm anxious to see, you know, if I got top 10 or if I even got, I think it was top 8 are gonna get paid, so I could have got that. So we're gonna find out here in just a minute.
Lake Chickamauga. This again is day 2. Which yesterday was day 1 when you watched this, hopefully. Day 2, we're going to crown the champion and give them this beautiful trophy today. All right, in no certain order, come up Derek Bostic, Russ Snyders, Brian Smith, Jody Berry, Jay Wallen, Chris Waters, Brett Long, Brad Golden. All right, everybody, let's give them a round of applause.
Oh my, what a couple of days. Feels like a whole week of fishing. All right, are you ready to find out what I finished in the Kayak Bass Angler, whatever it's called, tournament? I don't know all the name of these groups, but this is the state tournament through all these things. I had to qualify to get to this. 77 anglers, all people that qualified for this out of their areas, and some of these are like professional type fishermen, guys that came from bass fishing, guys that do all kinds of fishing. Some are new, but a lot of them are very experienced. Top 10 finish right here, that's right, fishing the creeks. I got 9th out of 77 people, which is amazing. I had no really thought of that going into it. Of course, starting out today, I knew I was in 7th, and if I would have got one 16-inch fish, I would have stayed in 7th. But I couldn't get one good sized fish, so I ended up 9th, which is just out of money. So the 8th, they paid out 8 places, and I got just out of money. But man, I'm still like really pumped about just getting the top 10 finish. And you know what, you know, if you care or not, I mean, all these other guys, you know, they're not watching my kind of videos where I'm like fishing for small fish. But what it was, fishing for small fish didn't win, got me a 9th place. You know, and a little bit more experience, and maybe I'm getting a little more. Or I had a couple big fish follow. You know, one of those fish hits, and I'm in 7th or 6th place, something like that. So I can't say fishing for small fish won me money, but fishing for small fish got me a top 10 finish right here. Yum dingers and NIKKO Hellgrammites. That's all I pretty much was able to get fish on. It kind of totally changed what I thought was going to happen. The morning bite was terrible for me. Some of the other guys, they caught giant fish, like their big fish were in the morning. I never could get a morning bite either day. Today I didn't catch fish, I don't think, till almost 10 o'clock. So what I do, go up in these creek channels, just fish for small fish, throw the yum dinger on like a Ned rig style, pretty much is what I was doing. A Hellgrammite, kind of the same way. And I pulled out fish, and boom, look at that. So I'm definitely happy about that. And you know, now that looking back, I'm like, man, if I could have just caught one more, I could have, you know, got to go stand up on the stage in 8th place, you know, just kind of get a little recognition, make a little bit of money. But I'm happy with that, very content. I don't know how many of these 2-day tournaments I'm going to do. They're way too much work and tough. But we got more. I'm going to try to keep doing these monthly ones whenever I can do them. Maybe keep placing in those, or maybe place another one of those, maybe win another one of those sometime. Oh, and of course I forgot to mention that if you are interested in, of course, yum dingers, you get them everywhere, but the NIKKO Hellgrammites, you can only get them a few places, but either one of these yum dingers, I got a discount code also for that. It's through LureNet. And the NIKKO products, I got a discount code in my video description for that also. So if you're looking for either one of these, you can get a discount code in my video description. You got to order from different websites. But man, I appreciate the, Yum and NIKKO. These guys, they help me out by sending me lures, and also I make money off both of these companies. And of course, Old Town sent me this kayak that really helps out, this pedal drive. Now I gotta get some things fixed on it so I can keep pedaling around and keep doing these tournaments and And of course, who knows, on the next one, I might be back in the top. I've won one tournament back in the spring, and it could happen again. You never know. And I guarantee I'll be fishing for small fish just to get my limit. And anything bigger, you know, that just adds to it. So thanks for watching. I know this is a long video and a lot of crazy stuff going on, but I am wore out. I got a bunch of video editing I got so many SD cards full. Gotta go through all my video files, edit these videos. And if you're ever seeing this, you know I put a lot of work into making this video. So thanks for watching.